All right, guys, here it is. Oh, here it is. The first run on the Mac 2-star General. The auger just fed some pellets in, kind of figuring out that's when the thing kind of smolders. That's when you get your smoke kind of coming. Let's come over here. Set point is 200 degrees. Grill says it's at 210. I have two Mavericks on. One says 216, one says 219. It's been on for about 30 minutes. When I started it, I'd say it probably took maybe a minute at the most before I started actually smelling the pellets start to smolder. And within 10 minutes, it was up to 200, which is what I have it set at. And the grates evened out very quickly. Here, I'll show you where the probes are. That's where I have the left one. That's where I have the right one. Ooh, smoke in my eye. This thing smokes. It's just awesome how much smoke it puts out. I probably could have put my ribs on within 10 minutes and they would have been fine. But anyways, I'm going to put them on now. If this thing holds temp like it is right now, I'm going to be just blown away. What's pretty interesting to me too is sometimes I'll hear kind of like a big flame. You can kind of hear it, you know how like the combustion starts, and it'll go for a little bit and then it almost seems like it dies down. It's really crazy, almost like what your oven does. I've never heard a pellet cooker do that before, but to me it almost seems like it helps, because then you don't get these huge temp swings where it, you know, ramps way up and then the controller fights to bring it back down again. It really just sets in there. Again, grill temp is 210. Then we're at 215 and 221, and I just opened the lid, you know, and it's still holding temp pretty well. Pretty even across the grate. You know, right at the grate, it's a little hotter than what the Pellet Boss says, but I heard, because I'm using the new Flame Zone, the updated Flame Zone kit, and I got foil on it, so they said it is going to run a little hotter at the grate, but that's fine. As long as I can kind of figure out the grill, I know how it behaves, then I can adjust accordingly. That's why I set it at 200, because I wanted to be somewhere around 220, 225 at the grate, and it looks like I'm going to be. Again, I just opened the lid. We're at 216, 221. Set point 200 again still, and the grill is still at 210. So we didn't even, just opening that, we didn't even really lose heat. Right now I'm seriously just blown away. We do have a slight breeze out here. I don't know if you can even see it. Maybe you can see it with these plants here, but I decided to aim the fan away from the incoming breeze over there, which I'm sure helped. Anyways, yeah, I think this thing is just, right now I'm like a little schoolgirl, giggly little schoolgirl. So anyways, we're gonna put the ribs on. I'm gonna take these probes off now. I just basically wanted to do kind of a trial run. They were probably on here for 30 minutes or so, something like that. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, yeah, you can see here it's starting to smoke again. So you're gonna get a nice heavy smoke. It has a nice, pleasant, clean smell to it. I'm sure some of that is also the wonderful pellets I'm using. But yeah, here we go. And you can hear the fan. Thank you. Finally, the air conditioning finally went off. It's only like 104 out here or something. See, and then you get the smolder. So the auger runs, then you get this smolder. You get your nice smoke. Okay. The grill still says 210. We're at 214 and 220. That's amazing. And it never really ramped up over the temp that I set it at. I think the highest it got was 230, and then it immediately just came back down, and I mean, it settled in just perfect. Look at all that smoke coming out, man. Good. Y'all know who that is. All right, I'm gonna put these ribs on, man. We'll see how they come out. I'm excited. Thank you, Mac Grills. Thank you, Big Papa. I love it when you call him Big Papa. Later.